Hey, what's going on, everyone? GoodMicWork commentaries back at you again with another classic Elimination Chamber match watch along. I came up here a couple of days ago and reacted to the main event of New Year's Revolution 2006, big Elimination Chamber match that saw John Cena retain the WWE title and then immediately lose it to Edge, who cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase at the end of the show. And that was a really fun match to go back and take a look at here. And now I'm here to react to the main event of SummerSlam 2003. And when I was trying to decide which Elimination Chamber matches to react to this week, I asked you guys for suggestions in my past couple of live streams. And these were the two matches that were suggested the most. I had some honorable mentions for 2005, 2011, 2008, and maybe one or two others, but I had an overwhelmingly positive and big response for 2003 and 2006. So that's why I chose these two. It was fun to take a look back at the 2006 match, and now we have SummerSlam 2003 pulled up here, and I have maybe taken a look at this match one time since it happened. I'm really oblivious as to what takes place. I know the outcome. I know the finish they did, but I don't remember really much about the build or what led up to this match, and I certainly don't remember the order of entrance or eliminations in this match either. So this should be a fun one to take a look back at. As usual, go ahead and fire up your WWE Network and pull up SummerSlam 2003. I'm going to put a timer on the screen here for you so you can follow along. If you want to pause or rewind or fast forward or anything like that, just match up my timer with the WWE Network timer. And to get to the match, you're going to want to go to the timestamp of 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 22 seconds. Go to that timestamp and hit pause. You should have a completely blank screen right in between the video package and the introductions that Howard Finkel is going to make. And I'll put it up on here on the screen for you too. 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 22 seconds. Go ahead and cue that up and hit pause, and then we'll go ahead and hit play together and take a look at this match. I'm going to get my earbuds ready to go and put in, and this should be an interesting one because this match was very, very controversial at the time, and I'm sure I'm going to have plenty to talk about once we do get to the finish here. So hopefully you are all queued up and ready to go, and like I said, I'm going to give you a count of 3, and then we'll hit play, and all you got to do is just sync up your network with my timer, and you should be good to go. So let's give this a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. We got Howard Finkel making the introductions. And he's explaining the rules. The internal chambers. 3 minutes this time. Wow. Okay. I think the one I reacted to a couple of days ago in 2006, it felt longer than 3 minutes, but I could be wrong. This monstrosity, elimination, penetration, sex spaceship chamber with internal pods. We got Evolution coming out first. Who's this going to be? Probably Randy Orton. The participants in this, by the way, are Triple H, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, and Shawn Michaels. Quite the lineup right there. That is a Hall of Fame class if I've ever seen one. The one from 2006 had Chris Masters and Carlito in it. This is a much more star-studded field here for this chamber match. I miss that old Evolution music. It was badass. So Randy Orton, was he IC champ at this point? Guess not. He's not wearing the belt. 1 year later, at this very event, Randy Orton would be defeating Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight title. Well, luckily, Randy Orton gets to go in a pod. So Randy Orton is in this with his Evolution cohort, Triple H. Pretty sure they went through something similar in 2005 at the New Year's Revolution with Batista being in that, and he was still a member of Evolution at that point. So, like, his loyalty was kind of being questioned. Here comes Big Sexy, and I'm pretty sure he's got a haircut in this. Yeah. See, it looks totally normal on him here, but when I first saw this, I'm like, look at how weird he looks. I guess he had to do this hairstyle because he was filming the movie The Punisher. I think he lost a hair match to Jericho or something like that, setting all this up. I remember being a little bit bummed out. Like, I always liked Nash the best when he had the long black hair. Didn't like him with the bleach blonde deal he had going on here. This is the only match that Nash has been in, right? The only chamber match? I like his spiced up diesel theme that he was using at this point. He'd be gone after this. I don't remember seeing Nash again after this match. Oh, we got Triple H coming out next. We got Evolution and Click all mixed together. And NWO. And here comes the champ. Yeah, this was when Triple H was, he was kind of injured. He had a leg injury or quad injury or something around this time. And he looks okay here, but I remember he was really kind of getting out of shape around this time. He was wearing the long trunks like this, which just looked weird on him. Or torn groin is what JR is saying. Who we got? We got Jerry Lawler and Ross on commentary for this? I can't tell if there's a third or not. World Heavyweight title was about a year old at this point. That belt showed up a year prior to this, after Shawn and Triple H's match. I don't know who's out next. Might be Jericho. Or actually, it might be Goldberg. I don't know who starts the match. Probably Shawn and Jericho do. Jim Ross just said Triple H is on a 5-year SummerSlam drought. Wow. Yeah, he lost in 99, lost in 2000. He was injured in 01, and lost in 02. Yeah, Goldberg's out next. Here comes Goldberg, snorting. Goldberg, your bulge is just too much for me to tolerate right now. I mean, looking back, many fans think that they should have put the belt on Goldberg here. Because I believe he would win it the next night, or the next month, I'm sorry. Here comes Goldberg. Pretty sure this Elimination Chamber match only goes about 30 minutes. The one from 06 went a lot longer than that. Looking at Goldberg here in 2003, he literally looks no different whatsoever from his run in 2016 and 17. Like, that's how good a shape he was in a couple years ago. He looked the exact same. Just a little gray. There's Triple H and Goldberg with the stare down. I mean, they had real-life heat from the WCW days. They had a confrontation at some convention, I remember, like in the 90s. Goldberg is in his pod, and there's the man that ended his streak. He's in there with two guys that kind of fucked over Goldberg a little bit in his career, with Nash booking himself to beat him at Starrcade, and then Triple H, what we would see later on here. Here comes Jericho. Looks like Shawn's going to be the last one in. So Shawn's been at least 3 Elimination Chamber matches, maybe more. Here comes Jericho, top of his game at this point, or close to it. So this was only the second one then, huh? Because the first one was in November prior to this. So yeah, this is probably Elimination Chamber number 2. All right, Jericho will await Shawn. They had a big rivalry in 03. WrestleMania match and all that. And here comes the sexy boy. 1 year after he returned, he's back. Full blast. All right, here we go. Title on the line. Yeah, this was highly recommended by you guys. I remember very little about it, but... Why isn't Jericho attacking Shawn? He should. There's no rules. Fuck it. The size of that door is just absurd. I was mentioning in the last watch-along that they should make the door little or smaller. You can fit, like, elephants through that thing. Or at least make, like, a doggy door. That way when you're eliminated, you have to dive out. That's what I'd do. All right, here we go. Jericho and Shawn. Look at the shape Shawn was in back then. All these guys, even Nash looked great. We got Ric Flair on the outside of the ring. Earl is the referee. Lawler and Ross on commentary. 6 Hall of Famers in the ring, and arguably the greatest of all time on the outside of the ring. Quite the star-studded affair we're looking at right here. Holy shit. We have half of this Elimination Chamber match are already in the Hall of Fame. Plus Flair on the outside. So that's 4. Fans are chanting Goldberg. Good bridge, Jesus. I'm curious the order of eliminations and stuff here too. I was really surprised at the 2006 match. How quickly guys like Kurt Angle and Kane and Shawn got out of there. Ooh, bitch slap. Lawler says he slapped the spit out of him. That he did. Feels like it's been 3 minutes. Jericho with the Bulldog. He's the king of the world. Okay. Well, you kind of are. You're in All Elite Wrestling right now. All right, we should be getting down for another combatant any minute. There we go. As soon as I said it, 10 count appears on the screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? This fucking light show they do trips me out. Oh, at least they didn't dilly-dally. Randy Orton, I believe. Yeah. Here comes Orton straight to the top rope. Big eye cross onto Shawn. Yeah, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, and Chris Jericho. Not the worst triple threat match I could ever think of. I've always hated the Elimination Chamber. I just think the thing's ridiculous, but I definitely like the old chamber better than the new one. The new one just looks like a toy. Although I do like the fact that the new one has got some padding on the outside of the ring. This thing is just straight iron. Flair on the outside of the ring giving it to Earl. Enziguri by Jericho onto Shawn. Earl counting fast. Orton could always throw a great dropkick. I'm laughing at watching Triple H and Kevin Nash kind of stretching in the pod. They're like, get me the fuck out of here. It's probably hard to stay loose when you're just standing there. I'd be doing push-ups. I'd be doing pull-ups on the chains or something. Orton with a bump onto the steel. Ouch. I'm pretty sure Triple H comes out last, I think. I remember Goldberg punching down the plexi. Ask him. He's got the walls of Jericho on Shawn. We got another 10 count. We got a new combatant entering the fray. I'm thinking it's going to be Nash. Buzzer goes off. Let's see who it is. Yeah, it's Nash. All right, here comes Nash. Nash and Randy Orton. How many times have they faced off? It's another rare battle here. I think Nash and Jericho had a tiny bit of heat too back in the day, if I remember right. Oh. Oh, Jericho's blading. God, Nash is in great shape. Look at him. We got Orton and Shawn mixing it up on the mat. Jericho and Nash are still going at it. Ooh, Jericho's getting his head just raked on the... Ouch. Oh, I guess he's not busted open. I thought he was. Thought I saw Jericho go into his pocket. Big sidewalk onto Randy Orton. Oh no, Jericho is bleeding. Okay, I knew I saw him bleeding. Oof. Kevin Nash and Shawn? I'm trying to think of any time in this era that these two guys actually wrestled since WrestleMania 11. I mean, Triple H and Nash had a couple of matches in 03, but Shawn and Nash didn't. Oh, Nash took a super kick. Oh, Jericho's going to pin him. Wow, Jericho got pinned. Or Nash got pinned by Jericho after a super kick from Shawn. Damn, Shawn eliminated Kevin Nash from the Rumble with a super kick one year too. Now he eliminates him from the chamber. Adios, Nash. Well, Nash, you got to get out of there. Jericho did a shitty job of rolling up on that, though. Nash is gone. They got to open that giant-ass door to get him out of there. All right, here comes somebody else. Nash is still in the ring, I think. Yeah, he is. Well, it's Goldberg. We know it's Goldberg. Oh, no, it is. It is Triple H. Oh, he puts himself back in the pod later. That's what it is. Oh, and he eats a super kick. I forgot about that spot. He didn't even get out the door. He got 1 foot out the door. Oh, Flair's losing his mind. Wow. Jericho gets powerbombed by Nash. He's going to hit Randy Orton with 1-2. Now he's just kicking everybody's ass on his way out. Oof. Big jackknife to Orton, and he leaves. Don't hit Shawn with one. At least he walked past Shawn. He didn't give Shawn one. That was nice of him. Very nice. All right, so I think Triple H just lays there the whole time till Goldberg comes out. That's what happens. I think he locks himself back in the pod and then Goldberg just busts it down. Flair calling a fan a jack-off. That's nice, Flair. Fans are chanting for Goldberg hard. We got Michaels busted open. Jericho's busted open. Oh, we might get a pin on Orton here. Ooh, foot on the rope by Randy. Boy, you got all these guys laying here. This is going to be easy pickings for Goldberg. I love as soon as he got out of the pod. Bam, super kick. I mean, Triple H hasn't done much. He must have still been a little banged up, maybe not 100% in this match, which is why he's not taking that much punishment. We got Shawn, Jericho, both wobbly-legged. All three of these guys. Ready for Goldberg to get in there and start kicking all these guys' asses. He's going to have easy pickings, man. Here's the countdown. Who's it going to be? One of the invisible people or Goldberg? He's ready to get out of that pod. Here he comes. Goldberg and Michaels, man. I think we did get that match one-on-one once on Raw, but another kind of a dream match. Jesus. Press slams Randy Orton. Oh my God. That looked good. Good job, Goldberg. Oh, Jericho hits him from behind. Goldberg's going to take both of these guys out. He's about to spear Orton. Orton eats it. He's done. All right, Randy Orton's eliminated. We're down to the final four. Michaels, Jericho, Goldberg, and Triple H. Jericho, missile dropkick. Count of one. Jericho now press slammed as well. Damn. Shawn's right behind Goldberg. Look out. Look out, Billy. Oh, I thought he was going to eat Chin Music. He went face to face with Triple H there when he went upside down in the corner. Oh, this is Jericho eats it so bad here. I remember this too. Oh, ooh, he didn't go through all the way right away. Damn, that had to hurt. He just split it right in half, but it didn't give right away. It took that extra little shove. Damn. Careful, Goldberg. Don't be fucking around with glass. When you did that in WCW, you were out of the ring for like a year and a half. Don't be cutting no tendons. Oh, did Shawn catch Goldberg with something? I didn't even see that. Hits him with the elbow. He's tuning up the band on Goldberg. Is he going to hit it? Nope. Ooh, Spears Michaels. Damn, he flattened Shawn. Damn. Goldberg's not even sweating yet. And he's chewing gum. Triple H has not left that pod. He's going to jackhammer Shawn and pin him? I guess so. Shawn gone. Jericho, you better get up. Yeah, Triple H is like, I'm not coming out. I wouldn't come out either. Well, that's the end for Jericho too. Oh, I thought he was going to pin him. I guess he'll jackhammer him first. So who'd he eliminate? Everybody but Nash? Now Jericho's gone. Orton, Shawn, and Jericho all gone at the hands of Billy Goldberg. Goldberg and Triple H, and Hunter is in that pod. Oh, there's Flair. Locking Triple H in there. Boy, did the 2003 version of a Smart really get mad at this outcome. I remember. So stupid decision. Look at Flair. Goldberg's like, fine. Oh, he flipped him off. Oh, shit. Damn, he just kicked a hole right through it. Yeah, now Triple H, you better get out of there. You're laying in those shards. Come on now. Triple H just got obliterated in that pod. Triple H already busted open. Throwing him right into that door. I mentioned that in the 2006 match. I thought the door was going to give way. It's supposed to be unforgiving, but it's starting to look a little bit forgiving. Oof. What is Goldberg trying to do? Triple H fighting back. Crowd is not having it. Oof. Jeez, that bump on the steel. My God, Triple H. Oof. Man. I mean, the way Goldberg is dominated here, it would have been pretty cool if he won the title. I'm sure it would have gotten a great response from the audience. Oh, here's the finish here. Triple H has got the sledge in his hand. I think Ric Flair tossed it into him. Goldberg doesn't see it. Oh. Love it. Love it. And that's it. I love it. Oh, were the fans upset. Triple H did no work. He stayed in the pod the whole time. Hit Goldberg with one sledgehammer shot and pinned him after all that dominance. I do remember at the time just kind of thinking this was amusing because I knew the fans were pissed. And I didn't really care much for Goldberg anyway, so I didn't give a shit. But looking back, you feel like this was Goldberg's moment. It's kind of like when the Triple H won at WrestleMania 2000. Everybody thought that was The Rock's moment. Triple H retained the title, and then the very next month, I think WWE realized, oh yeah, we need to put the belt on The Rock, so they did it. And they would do the same thing here with Goldberg at the next pay-per-view, I believe. Unforgiven is when Goldberg would win the title. Now we've got Evolution in the ring. Randy Orton and Triple H, or Randy Orton and Ric Flair anyway. Oof. Sledgehammer shot to the face. Over the top rope. I mean, YouTube didn't exist back then, but if it did, you'd have a lot of people coming up on YouTube being pissed off at the outcome of this match. I can't believe he did this, canceling my USA Network. Man. I mean, when you look back at the run of Goldberg in WWE, that first run, this was probably one of his biggest failures. One of the biggest, like, what the fuck are you doing, WWE type of things. Oh, now they're busting open Goldberg. A lot of people thought it made him look weak and shit like that. But not really. I mean, he's being mugged by a gang, and now he's being handcuffed to the cage. This never really happened to Goldberg in WCW. You never see him get in this position. And Triple H stealing a victory. He's already a loathed heel by this point. Fans are really starting to get sick of him. Damn. They have him chained up to the fucking cage. Oof. Damn. And bashed him in the head with a sledgehammer. Slapping Goldberg too? My God. Evolution was vicious, man. A very rare, Big Four pay-per-view ending with a monster heel winning like that. Disappointing the crowd. I find this match amusing because of how little of work Triple H did. And there's Ric Flair tossing in the sledgehammer. I mean, why is he he's hiding it from Goldberg. I was about to say, he doesn't need to hide it from the referee. It's all legal. Man, that first sledgehammer shot to the face must have hurt before he got knocked over the top rope. Crazy. Goldberg destroyed. My God. Well, what'd y'all think about that match? What are your memories of it? Bad decision, right? We can pretty much all agree. Because it felt like after this, when Goldberg won the title the next month, it almost had like a too late type of feeling to it. So, yeah, pretty crazy Elimination Chamber match, but that's Triple H for you. That's what we've grown to get used to and become accustomed to when it comes to him, especially during this time, during the Reign of Terror, 2003, 2004, even into 2005. So, yeah, pretty crazy, but Thanks for hanging out and watching these Elimination Chamber matches with me. And like I said, let me know if you like this idea, if you want me to continue doing them. I'm definitely going to do a couple for WrestleMania. I'll either react to a few WrestleMania main events or matches, or maybe even entire WrestleMania pay-per-views. Not really sure what I'll do yet, but I'm definitely going to do some of these full WrestleMania season. So thanks again for hanging out. Appreciate it. Make sure you like this video, give me a subscribe, and throw out suggestions for more pay-per-views or matches I can do in the future. I always like to hear suggestions from you guys. So y'all be good. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Peace.